Hi there guys, welcome back to Box Spread. So let's take a look at another, top fight that's happening this weekend. It sees Erislandy Lara going in the ring against Alfredo Angulo. We keep getting these fights rolled out in front of us, and I look at them and I think, yeah, really looking forward to this. This will be a good one. I'm picking Erislandy Lara to win this fight by stoppage. I'm going to pick round 7. I'll explain why. You know, let's just firstly talk about Angulo. Angulo's known for his power. He's known to be a come-forward fighter. He's known to take the offensive. He's known to have power. He just breaks guys down. He cuts off the ring. He's seek and destroy, basically, and that's the danger for any fighter that goes up against him. The problem I have with Angulo is that he can get hit a lot. He leaves himself open. He's the type of guy who he doesn't mind getting hit to hit you himself. So he's not really keen on this idea of hit and don't get hit, which Erislandy Lara is keen on. And although on the face of it, I think, you see a guy going in with Angulo and you think he's going to have to escape the power of Angulo. He's really going to have a job on his hands, against this guy. And Angulo is a good guy cutting off the ring. He's good at pressurizing you. He's good at breaking you down. I've followed Lara for a while, even before he was really well known, and I kind of kept my eye on him, and I thought this guy's a talent. He's had throughout his career, he's been a bit spoilt with a few dodgy decisions, with the Paul Williams decision, and he had his decision with, I think he had a draw with Carlos Molina, which people were saying Molina beat him. For some unknown reason, there is some reason we need to find out why Erislandy Lara does have trouble sometimes finishing things off. He has trouble convincing judges. That's just something he has an issue with at the moment, and it's been shown in his recent fights. But he's also quicker than Angulo. He's sharper than Angulo. He's a very accurate puncher, and you only need to leave yourself open for a slight moment, like as you do for a guy like Nonito Donaire, for Erislandy Lara to actually take you out. If you look at his fight, I know it was only Ronald Hearns, but he only left himself open for a split second, and the left hand floored him. And Erislandy Lara has power. He's not got a power record, KO ratio record like Angulo, but there was a period a few fights ago where he went something like 5 fights. With every fight he won with a first round knockout. And okay, his opposition level may not have been that high, but it shows that the guy has some power, and I think he does have power. And I think it's that type of power that's not like an Angulo power where he wears you down and he wars you out and he breaks your will, and he just smothers you. I think it's that type of power which is calculated. It's a type of power like an Nonito Donaire where he watches your movements and he plans it out and he waits and he picks his moment and you don't see it coming and the speed kills. And he catches you out of nowhere and he floors you, and it's a killer type of power. I expect that to happen in this fight. I think that it could be that Erislandy Lara is a bit cautious, and he's very cautious of Angulo's power and the dynamics with that, and he may be try and box his way to a decision victory. But then you got to think of the problems he's had when it goes to decision, with a guy who's got an aggressive style that may look better than his, maybe more convincing to the judges. You think, well, Lara really should be looking to try and take this out of the judges' hands if he gets the opportunity. I'm sure he will be looking for that opportunity. I think early on there may be some pressure from Angulo, whilst Erislandy Lara is cautious and trying to feel Angulo out. But if Erislandy Lara does survive those early rounds, or that early pressure from Angulo, which will probably come, I'm expecting that when Angulo does show his trait of opening up, because he can be countered, when he opens up, when he tries to come in, I think Erislandy Lara is going to lay traps for him, and he's going to show his boxing skill. I think he's going to catch Angulo, and I think he's going to hurt Angulo and stop him. That's just my thoughts on this fight. So I'm picking Erislandy Lara by stoppage. Another thing I was thinking is that it happened against James Kirkland. They had a bit of a war, him and Angulo, and Kirkland for me is not quick. He's not as quick and as good at counter punching and as slick as Erislandy Lara. He's more of a guy like Angulo who wears you down, he breaks you down, he's got a powerful punch. It's just pure power. And I think if he's able to do that, to catch Angulo in an exchange, I definitely think Erislandy Lara has the capabilities of doing that as well. I know that Angulo's gone with Virgil Hunter. Hunter's a guy who's kind of known for training his boxers to be quite technical, and maybe we'll see an improvement with Angulo in that respect. But you know, I'm not sure that anything's gonna change with Angulo. He had a long layoff, and I saw an interview with Hunter saying that it took some time even to get Angulo back into shape, because obviously he was locked up and stuff, and he had issues, and he really was, not in the best shape. He was not able to maintain his shape, with food and stuff, and that he wasn't allowed to exercise, etc., etc. So it's taken a while to get him back up, to even get him into shape to be in box to box. I just think against a guy like a superior technical fighter like Erislandy Lara, this is going to be a bit too much for him. So that's what I'm going for. Erislandy Lara for stoppage. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think? Do you think Angulo's going to win this fight? And if so, how do you think he's going to win it? Do you think he's going to be too much for Lara? Do you think he's going to break Lara down? Do you think he's going to put too much pressure on Lara? Am I missing some weaknesses in Lara's game that are clear in this, and that Angulo can exploit? So please let me know what you guys think. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. As I say, it's just my opinion that I'm giving you here, and we're just trying to, I'm just trying to spur some debate here, get some talking. We just like to talk boxing on this channel, and that's all it's purely for. There's no right answers. There's just opinions. So thanks for watching. This is BoxPed, and I'm out.